stop scrolling and listen carefully, because what I'm about to say will change the way you see everyone around you. Most people in your life are not your friends. Most people you trust, laugh with, and share your dreams with are quietly holding you back. They pretend to care, but deep down, they are draining your energy, your confidence, and yet your ambition, and you don't even notice it. The shocking truth is that these people are the reason your life isn't moving as fast as it could. They are the invisible weight keeping you from reaching your full potential. You've been lied to your whole life about loyalty in relationships. You've been told to stay loyal, no matter what, to forgive everyone, and to give second chances. But here's the reality: nobody tells you loyalty to the wrong people is the fastest path to mediocrity. Every moment you waste on someone who undermines your growth is a moment stolen from your dreams. Every second spent managing their drama is energy taken from your ambition. And the scariest part, you might not even realize it is happening. These people wear masks. They laugh with you. They act like they're supportive. But their influence is subtle, silent, and deadly. By the time you notice, it's too late. You feel stuck, frustrated, and powerless, wondering why your potential hasn't exploded yet. But there's a way out. There's a method to break free from the people who weigh you down. The moment you recognize them, act, and remove them from your life, everything changes. Your energy skyrockets. Your clarity sharpens. Your focus becomes unstoppable. Doors start opening that you didn't even see before. And that's what this video is about. Stay with me until the very end, because I'm going to show you exactly who to remove, why you need to do it, and how that single decision can transform your life forever. By the time you finish watching, you'll see your circle, your energy, and your potential in a way you've never seen before. Some people in your life are not what they seem. You might think they are friends, supporters, or even mentors. You might trust them, share your dreams with them, laugh with them, and feel a sense of connection. But underneath that surface, there's something far more dangerous happening. Something subtle, yet corrosive. These are the people who quietly drain your energy. They do not cheer for your wins in the way you hope, and they do not carry you when you stumble. Instead, they whisper doubts into your mind. They celebrate your mistakes, or at the very least, they remain silent when you need encouragement the most. You may not notice it at first, because their effect is gradual, invisible, and almost insidious. But over time, you start to feel heavier, slower, less confident. Your motivation wanes, your ambition is muted, and your focus begins to slip. That's the real danger. Toxic people are not loud. They are quiet, patient, and persistent. They infiltrate your mindset like a virus, weakening your resolve without ever announcing themselves. You might be thinking, they are my friends. I have known them for years. They've been through a lot with me. That's exactly why it's so hard to see it. Emotional attachment blinds us. Familiarity is comforting, even when it's poisonous. But the truth is that longevity in a relationship does not equal loyalty to your growth. There is a stark difference between someone who stands by you while you evolve and someone who stands by you only while you remain small. The second type of person is a silent obstacle. They benefit from your stagnation because it allows them to feel safe, superior, or simply comfortable. When you grow, they often react with jealousy, subtle criticism, or withdrawal. They might call it concern or advice, but in reality, it is a form of control. Their presence keeps you tethered to mediocrity, and their influence can be more dangerous than outright enemies, because you rarely see it coming. Think about this Energy is not infinite. Every interaction you have leaves an imprint on your mindset, your emotional state, and your focus. Some people energize you. They challenge you to be better, push you toward your goals, and inspire your next move. Others, however, drain you. They leave you exhausted, confused, and doubting yourself. They plant seeds of insecurity that grow into obstacles you didn't even know existed. And the worst part is, you may not even realize it is happening. It's subtle. A comment here, a doubt there, a half-hearted compliment, a passive-aggressive remark. Over time, it accumulates and becomes a weight you carry without knowing it. And this is why removing toxic people is not optional. It is essential. Because your energy, focus, and drive are your most valuable resources, and wasting them on people who diminish them is a luxury you cannot afford. Now, let's be clear. Identifying these people requires brutal honesty with yourself. It is not about labeling everyone you disagree with as toxic. It is not about cutting off anyone who challenges you. Growth demands challenge. But there is a difference between challenge that lifts you and challenge that constrains you. Toxic people do not challenge you to grow. They challenge you to question yourself in ways that make you smaller. They ask questions that make you doubt your worth, your ideas, and your ambition. They make your victories feel incomplete or undeserved. They make your setbacks feel catastrophic. And if you spend enough time around them, you begin to internalize their doubts. You start questioning your own instincts, your own abilities, your own vision. And that, my friends, is the quietest, most effective form of sabotage. You may also notice that these people often come in disguise. Sometimes they appear as supporters, as loyal friends, or even as mentors. They give advice, but it is advice rooted in fear, caution, and limitation. They seem to help you, but the help comes with strings attached, strings you may not see until you are tangled in them. They encourage decisions that are safe rather than bold, convenient rather than transformative, and familiar rather than revolutionary. And because they are close to you, because you trust them, because you want to believe in the bond you share, you often give them more weight than they deserve. But the truth is, no person should have the power to dictate your courage, your drive, or your destiny. It is important to understand, and not recognizing these people is not about hate or resentment. It is not about vilifying anyone. It is about awareness, clarity, and self-preservation. Growth is not a democratic process where everyone in your life has a say. Your life, your energy, your ambitions, they belong to you, and you alone. Protect them. Guard them. Invest them wisely. Those who drain you, who sow doubt, who celebrate setbacks, they do not deserve a place in the arena where your greatness is forged. And when you finally see this clearly, something remarkable happens. You gain a new perspective, a new sense of control, and a new freedom. Freedom from manipulation, freedom from distraction, freedom from people who are not built to elevate you. Let me be direct. The people who silently drain you are the invisible chains holding you back. They are the reason you hesitate. They are the reason you stay comfortable when you should be ambitious. They are the reason your dreams feel distant. And the most shocking truth is that they are often people you care about, people you love, people you trust. That's what makes it so dangerous, and what makes it so critical that you act. So, the question you must ask yourself today is this: who in your life is quietly draining your energy, slowing your progress, and diminishing your potential? Not every disagreement, not every critique, but who truly leaves you lighter when they are gone, who lifts you up, and who weighs you down. The answer will not always be comfortable. It will not always be easy. But facing it, acknowledging it, and acting on it is the first step toward freedom. Because here's the ultimate truth. Your energy is the most powerful resource you have. Protect it. Cherish it. And stop giving it to people who are not invested in your greatness. When you remove the silent drains, the people who weaken your fire, you create space for clarity, for growth, for opportunities that once seemed impossible. You reclaim your focus, your ambition, and your power. And from that moment forward, nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you from becoming who you were meant to be. So start looking closely at your circle. Start seeing clearly. Start protecting your energy. Toxic people may hide in plain sight. But once you recognize them, once you understand their impact, you have the choice: tolerate mediocrity or demand greatness. And the choice is yours.